The issues of the elderly have always been at the focus of attention of Caritas Armenia. From 2002 to 2009, the project of care for the elderly has developed its activity. For years, the project of care for the elderly of Caritas Armenia was targeted at both the sick and the elderly living in hard social conditions. Day care center and home care projects have been carried out. The project has temporarily been suspended since October of this year because of the lack of financial support. Nonetheless, we decided to visit the center and learn details about the project, but to our great surprise, we didn't see closed doors and empty rooms. Instead, the life was in full swing here, and the elderly felt as if they were in their own homes. The elderly constantly attend the center as this is a very beloved place for them. It is like home for them, and they feel the necessity to come here. It means that here they become friends, they are being socialized, they play, talk to each other, they gossip, rejoice. Sometimes they feel sad hearing about accidents. Every day from 10 to 4, the elderly come here. We organize their leisure time with different games. We are play, sing, dance, we draw, sew, knit, and so on. And we give those embroideries to their anniversaries or to other beneficiaries of the center. For instance, many times we have given presents also to disabled children. We also go together to the theater and the cinema. We, as well as the elderly, don't lose our hope that one day the center will recommence its usual working course. But as we see, the elderly attend here and they feel very well. Sometimes I make dinner, tea or coffee for them. For example, a few days ago they have brought chicken and asked me to make harissa for them, and I made it with great pleasure. I cooked and waited until they ate and then went home. After the temporary suspension of the project, the workers of the center continue to attend work with the same agenda, exclusively on the principle of volunteerism. Very often, the workers do work out of their duties. For instance, Gurgen Bagdasaryan stands at the guest stove for the sake of his so beloved elderly. Entertainment involves different table games, theatrical performances, TV programs, concerts with the participation of professional performers, school and kindergarten children. Apart from the entertainment and socialization promoting events, the leaders of the project give much value to the creation of according conditions for the spiritual development of the beneficiaries of the center. Almost every week and on holidays, Armenian Catholic clergy and lay people specialized in catechization conduct spiritual talks which are very effective. Meetings are very important. We are always at the focus of attention of the Armenian Catholic Church, and the religious men and women always accompany us. They visit our center and hold different types of religious and secular talks, mainly on goodness and compassion and goodwill toward each other. One of the beautiful expressions of compassion was the story of an old man attending the center who was at hospital under medical care, and an old man from this same center was taking care for him. This is an expression of solidarity that has been formed here so far. The elderly became relatives and friends here. This place is very nice and we come here very often. We are like one family here. We all respect and love each other and always ask about the problems of our neighbors. We, the elderly, need for a place where we can have rest for a couple of times and be cut off from the world. It gives us a great satisfaction. The elderly who are sick and cannot come to the center because of their illnesses are not out of the attention of Caritas. In this case, the home care project comes to an aid. The beneficiaries of this project are the elderly who are above 60 and who live alone, without having any relatives living near, and strongly need the home care. Mostly, these elderly are strongly in need and they have bad living conditions. and their only revenue is their pension. We visited the house of one of the beneficiaries with Flora Sarkisian, the manager of the project. The nurses and volunteers of Caritas care for the elderly with great love. This is medication for your heart, your eyes, and for normalizing your pressure. I will give them to your neighbor. A group working for this project, specialized in this sphere, has regular meetings with healthcare and social state institutions on local, regional, and country levels to increase the number of partners.